Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us on a Monday night. Buffalo's mayor and his administration are trying to sell the public on why a tax increase of up to 25% is needed to balance the books. And tonight we're getting some new insight into what happened over the past couple of decades leading to the massive deficit now plaguing the city. Mayor Sean Ryan says the tax hike of, quote, about 25% is needed to avoid massive cuts to services, things like paving streets, snow removal, police and fire. Now, there are still a lot of unknowns as we wait another week or so to find out how much the state government will pitch in the budget. But Ryan and his team are out there saying that severe mismanagement from the prior administration of Byron Brown is really to blame for all of this. 7 News reporter Holly Kirkpatrick covers Buffalo, and a short time ago she got to talk with a deputy mayor about all of this. They're really trying to make the case, Holly, as to why this dramatic increase is necessary.
Yeah, so taxes were kept low under former Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown, who led the city for almost 20 years. In fact, his administration kept them flat for most of his time in office. The Ryan administration argues that reluctance to raise taxes and increase recurring revenue is exactly what led the city to this fiscal mess of unbalanced budgets. I spoke this afternoon with Buffalo Deputy Mayor Benjamin Swanekamp. He told me if the city had increased property taxes by just 2% each year over the past 9 years, the city would have a much healthier budget. So the money going into the city's accounts would more or less match what's going out. Swanekamp says taxpayers would already be paying close to the amount of property tax that the mayor is asking for now. So what could taxpayers expect in return for a possible tax hike of 25%?
Right now, there are over 600 streetlight poles that are down in the city of Buffalo, making sure those all go up. An LED light conversion, so we have safe, brighter lights that are more energy efficient for city residents. Tools and equipment for hot patching and things like that. Additional equipment for our plow drivers and operators there.
Swanekamp added taxpayers can expect repairs to city facilities and to see upgrades on the Department of Public Works campus. But this proposed 25% property tax increase isn't the end for Buffalo taxpayers. Swanekamp says more increases will be needed in the future as part of the Ryan administration's 4-year plan to get the city on a solid fiscal footing. But Michael, the deputy says that those increases will be, quote, dramatically less.
Yeah, you do 25% or close to that now, and then hopefully smaller increases in the years after. We'll see how the council weighs in on all of this. A lot still to come, Holly. Thank you.
Thanks.
Holly covers the city of Buffalo for us. She'll be doing a lot of reporting in the coming weeks about these potential tax increases. If there's an angle that you would like to bring up or a different story on your mind in the city of Buffalo, she'd love to hear from you. Her email address is holly.kirkpatrick@wkbw.com.